Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself Akam Suri from Sri College of Engineering, ISA department, and my USN is 1VE32IS006. Today we'll talk about method overloading in Java. What is method overloading? A method overloading allows us to define multiple objects with same name but with different parameters in a class. In other words, if a subclass provides specific implementation of a method that has been declared by one of its parent class, it is known as method overloading. This allows us to perform similar operations with different types of methods. Method overloading is also a form of polymorphism in Java. Here is an example to demonstrate why we need method overloading in Java. Here we are creating a parent class called class vehicle and initializing void run and creating an object called void run and it prints vehicle is runner. And next we are creating a class tail. Class bike extends is used to inherit properties from software class to subclass. And here we are creating a new object called bike object that is equals to new bike. And we are calling the method with a class name at an instance object object. And the output is vehicle is running. Benefits of method overloading in Java. Method overloading improves code readability and maintainability. It reduces code duplication by providing a single method name for similar operations. It enhances code reusability by allowing methods to be used in different data types. In method overloading, the covariant return type provides us liberty to have more to return types. Covariant return types helps in preventing the runtime class cache exceptions as returns. Let's take an example to understand the covariant return types. Overloading in Java. To overload a method, the method name must be the same, but the parameter types of number of parameters must differ. The return type of a method is not considered when overloading. Overloading can be done using the same class or between the parent class and chain methods. And next we'll learn about example of method overloading. Let's consider a class called match up with the two methods. Public int add int a comma int b and it returns a plus b. Here it is returning integer value of a plus b and public double add double a comma double b. It is returning double value of a comma b. In the first method it adds two integers while the second method adds two doubles. The appropriate method is automatically selected based on the argument types. Overloading with different parameters. We can also overload methods with different parameters. For example, in our maths util class, public int add int a comma int b return a plus b, and another one int add int a comma int b comma int c, and it returns a plus b plus c. In first example, we are adding only two parameters. In second example, we are adding three parameters and it is returning three integer values of that parameters. Next, overloading with different parameters. We can overload methods with different parameters. Example, in our maths util class, public in multiply int a comma int b, it returns a into b. And in double multiply double a comma double b, it returns double a into double b. Overloading with different parameters. Method overloading with different parameters can be done by changing the order of the parameters. For example, in a math utils class, public in divide, where integer value a comma b is divided and it is returns a by b. Public and another example, public in divides. Int b into int a. Here it returns a b by a or a by b. The first method divides a by b, while second method divides b by a. This is known as different overloading with different parameters. We are using the same parameters, but we are changing the return value of it. Then next we'll learn about overloading constructors. We can also overload constructors in Java. Constructors with different parameter types or number of parameters can be defined in a class. This allows us to create objects with different initialization options. Overloading and inheritance. Overloading can be used between parent and child. A child class defines a method with the same name as a method in the parent class with different parameters. It is considered as overloading. This appropriate method is selected based on the object reference. And here an example. Here we are creating a method for the superclass public void it and system.out.print I can eat. Here dog inherits properties of an animal. Here class dog is also known as subclass and animal is also known as superclass. Here extend word is used to inherit properties from superclass to subclass. Here we are already public void with system.out.println I can eat dog food. And we are creating a new method for the subclass public void bark. Here it is it is inheriting properties from the animal or dog and it is printing I can bark. Here we are calling the main function and creating a object called dog labrador is equals to new dog. And we are calling the main eat method labrador.eat and labrador.bark. And here is an output I can eat. I eat dog food. I can bark. And conclusion. In today's presentation, I would think that we all learned that method overloading is a powerful feature in Java that allows us to use multiple methods with the same name but different parameters. It enhances code readability and maintainability and reusability. It makes sure that the code can be easily read and maintained and it can be reused wherever you want. And method overloading is also used in the places where you have to create the same parameter with same class name with different parameters. And by understanding the rules and example of method overloading, we can leverage this feature to write efficient and flexible code. Thank you. Please like and subscribe my YouTube channel for this content. Thank you.